Okay, hey guys, welcome back into video number 2 on this Thursday, July 29th. Picks and Parlays brought to you by Regular Guys DFS. Hopefully you caught the earlier video, guys, where we had something for the early games that started earlier today. If you're playing along on Prize Picks with their 7-day MLB challenge, excuse me, we've got to put 5 entries in today, 5 Major League Baseball entries of any form to qualify for Day 7 and for all of those bonus promo dollars that they're giving away. So if you're playing today, we got to have 5 entries. So hopefully you got in on some of the early stuff from the early video. I haven't checked in to see how it's doing yet, but there was a couple in there that I feel good about. If you're new to Prize Picks, that's what we're going to focus on today's edition of Picks and Parlays, Part 2. If you will, as we look at some of the later games here today. If you're new to this channel, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at SandoDFS. And when you hit the subscribe button, click that little notification bell. That way you get notified every time we put out new videos. Again, today we're just focusing on the Prize Picks Major League Baseball, but we'll have videos coming out hopefully every day for different things on Prize Picks. Plus, we're digging into NFL futures betting as we get closer to NFL DFS. And then, of course, kind of our bread and butter, if you play NFL DFS, we certainly will be having daily videos once we get cranked back up again for that. So like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at SandoDFS. It would be much appreciated. I'll try and make this video short and sweet, kind of like we did the last one. We're focusing again today on Prize Picks. If you're not a member of Prize Picks yet, you can still earn some promo bucks if you play today. You got to put in 5 Major League Baseball entries. If you're not signed up yet, just click on this banner that you see in the video right here, and they will match you dollar for dollar on your first deposit up to $100. Or you can go to prizepicks.com, use the code REGULAR. So a couple different ways to sign up. You can click the banner. You can use the link that's down here in this video. Either way will get you your free money. And it is free money, guys. It's free freaking money. You don't have to wait to use it or anything like that. You deposit, they match it, and you're off. And it's a fun way to play DFS, guys, especially this time of year right now. We don't have any huge contests really going on. NFL, NBA, golf is going through the Olympics right now. It's like being able to go to the casino and play parlays, over-under parlays, without having to go to the casino. You just do it right here from your computer. So I love it. I've got to drive 50 miles if I want to place a bet in a casino, a legal bet. I don't use offshore stuff. I don't like paying $50 to get my own money back that I won and then hoping I get it within 2 weeks in some kind of weird cashier's check that half the banks don't even want to take. Don't screw with any of that stuff, guys. Just sign up for Prize Picks. It's a lot of fun. You get free money, and you can do it right from your own home. So anyway, today's picks. I mainly focused on pitchers today, guys, and for this second slate. And frankly, get in as quick as you can because these lines are changing. Couple of games, if you can still get in for the 245 game with David Price. I like David Price under 4.5. Now, he started out at 4. I was going to play him at 4, and then it moved up to 4.5. A lot of these lines are changing, guys. They're changing pretty quick, too. It seems to be especially on the ones that we identified as some of the best plays. As I'm going in to put my entries in, they're changing. So get in as quick as you can on these numbers that I'm giving you. In the same game, I like Johnny Cueto. I like him over 4.5 strikeouts. He was at 4. He's now up to 4.5. I still like him for 5 or better strikeouts. So Price and Cueto in the early game. And then where is Alec Mills? Where is Alec Mills? Did that game start? No, there he is. You got 20 minutes to get Alec Mills in if you want him. He started out at 4. As you see now, he's up to 4.5. I still played him over 4.5. I didn't get the 4 bet in time. He struck out 9 batters in both his other outings against the Reds this year. From what I could find, he's went up against the Reds twice and struck out 9 each game. or no, in his one last outing against the Reds, he struck out 9. So I'm going to play him well over 4.5. In fact, he's probably one of my favorite plays here. Him, and then here's one of my other favorite plays, Joe Musgrove for the late game tonight. I like him under 6.5. He hasn't had 7 or more strikeouts in his last 6 games, and only one of them did he have 6 strikeouts. So before this number comes down, guys, because I think it's going to, I would recommend playing Joe Musgrove at an under. And then Frankie Montas for the A's. He's another guy identified as a play I like. 10, 7, and 10 strikeouts in his last 3 games, and 8 strikeouts and 7 strikeouts in his last 2 games against the Angels. His number's at 6.5. Does it go to 7 or 7.5? Maybe. So I would suggest getting in on Montez as quickly as you can. Another pitcher that I like, Eduardo Rodriguez in the Boston game. Now keep in mind, any players you play from Boston and Toronto, and I think there's one other game tonight too, we're dealing with weather again. It's getting kind of frustrating. I've already played one ticket early today on Prize Picks where one of my guys didn't even play. So you can't win the full amount of money. You don't lose if they don't play. It's just he doesn't get credit, obviously. So the good thing is you don't lose, but keep an eye on these lineups, guys, because a couple of times I've been getting stuck with guys that aren't even playing or games are getting rained out. But I like Rodriguez over 5. His last outing, he had 1 strikeout. I think that's an anomaly because in his previous 5, he had 8, 5, 6, 8, and 7. So he went over 5 in 4 of those 5. So I'm willing to bet that he's going to bounce back tonight after a 1 strikeout game, his last outing. So I like Rodriguez over 5.5 or 5. Excuse me. The number was 5.5. Came down in our favor to 5.0. So that's 3 different lines that have moved since I started doing my research on Prize Picks here. So I think I covered everything. Rodriguez, Montez, Musgrove. Oh, Kyle Freeman from Colorado. 3.5. I like him under. We'll see if it comes down to 3. He's had 3 strikeouts in his last 2 outings against San Diego. So I don't love that bet as much as, I like a couple of these other ones. But the fact is he hasn't gotten to 4 strikeouts yet against San Diego. So if I'm going to play Kyle Freeland, I would fairly confidently play him under 3.5 strikeouts. So that is all the pitchers. Again, a couple of these guys, if you want to get in, like Alec Mills, the game starts in like 15, 20 minutes, I think. So you're going to have to hurry on him. Yeah, 16 minutes. But you still have time for like Price and Cueto. I did go ahead and go through some position players that I like, so I'll just go through it real quick here. Adam Frazier from San Diego. Where is he? A lot of the guys that I like tonight to go over are not listed as a Prize Picks play, which, you know what? That's smart on Prize Picks' part. But anyway, I do like Frazier to go over 1.5. He's had... Okay, now stay with me on this logic here. It's not the most solid logic in the world. Know that up front. In his last 3 games, he's had 0 hits, then 2 hits, then 0 hits. He's due for 2 hits tonight. That's my logic. If you don't want to follow me on that one, I totally understand. But sometimes, man, hunches like that work out. Sometimes patterns like that work out. So that's my play on Adam Frazier. He's due for a 2-hit night. Austin Hayes from Baltimore. Where is he? Is he still up here? Yeah, 1.5. And again, guys, if you're new to Prize Picks, this is all, I'm basing all this on over under 1.5 hits or walks. You can play runs and RBIs, total bases. You can play fantasy score. You can play it a lot of different ways. I'm just playing it over under 1.5 hits and walks combined. Austin Hayes, I'm going to go under from Baltimore. He's had 0 and 1 hit in his last 5 games with only 1 walk in those 5. So I don't like him to have more than 1.5 combination tonight. Bo Bichette, again, this is a weather game. Watch out for the weather game. Bo Bichette's been one of the most consistent hitters in baseball. over the last couple weeks. So I'm willing to take another shot on him at over 1.5 if they play the game. Keep an eye on it. I like Bo over. I like Rafael Devers over. He's probably my favorite of the position players in this format, the 1.5 foot. He's had 2 hits in his last 3 games. And I think he's mixed in at least 1 walk in 4 of the last 5. So I like Rafael Devers. Again, I'm very nervous about this game even getting played, but you can put him in or just keep an eye on the game. It's supposed to start at 6:10. So if you're planning on playing these guys, I might wait, till it gets a little bit closer. They're not going to change the lines on these guys like they do pitchers, guys. A lot more people are playing pitchers. A lot more players, moving the line one way or the other as the bets come in on over/under. So pitchers, get them locked in early if you like them, because those things will change. These don't change. You're just going to have to pay attention to whether or not the damn game even gets played, or if somebody just suddenly doesn't, late scratch in the lineup. So that'll do it for today's picks and parlays, guys. Round 2, video number 2. Again, before I get out of here, like button, subscribe button, notification bell would be much appreciated. Love bringing this channel to you. Would like to continue to do it. And please give me a follow on Twitter at SandoDFS. I put out all my update information there as well. Until next time, until tomorrow, guys, good luck to all of us tonight, and we will talk to you then. Thanks for joining us.